Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Let's start first with Brother Haider will recite some verses of the Quran for us. Bismillah.
صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم وإن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما والذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما والذين لا يدعون مع الله إلها آخر ولا يقتلون النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ولا يزنون ومن يفعل ذلك يلقى أثاما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا إلا من تاب وآمن وعمل عملا صالحا فأولئك يبدل الله سيئاتهم حسنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما ومن تاب وعمل صالحا فإنه يتوب إلى الله متابا والذين لا يشهدون الزور وإذا مروا باللغو مروا كراما والذين إذا ذكروا بآيات ربهم لم يخروا عليها صما وعميانا والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذريتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما أولئك يجزون الغرفة بما صبروا ويلقون فيها تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنت مستقرا ومقاما قل ما يعبأ بكم ربي لولا دعاؤكم فقد كذبت فسوف يكون لزاما صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسول الله وآله الأطهار جميعا على رسول الله وصحبه الأخيار.
Big thank you to Brother Haider, who was from HOP with us, has blessed us with an amazing recitation. He was also one of the most active members throughout the course. Really, thank you for your presence, Hassan. Our dear scholar, the resident alim of Dar es Salaam Jamaat Sayyid Adil, the Vice Chairman of Africa Federation, Al-Hajj Wanil Khalfan, the President of Dar es Salaam Jamaat, Al-Hajj Muhammad Raza Devji, Head of Dar es Salaam Tabligh Board, Dr. Kazim, inshallah, is going to be joining us soon, the Chairman of Aftab, Al-Hajj Mullah Sajjad, the Coordinator of the Pre-University Camp 3, Sheikh Ali Rajani, Al-Hajj Anwar Dharamsi. We're really blessed to have your presence over here. Thank you so much. My elders, scholars, respected guests, participants, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once again, with the help of Allah, we've come to the end of an amazing camp. About just 9 days ago, we were here, and it's already over. It's passed really fast. But this is just a start to the bond with the mentors and participants and scholars, which inshallah is going to be a lifelong bond. It's really been a wonderful 9 days. Inshallah, we're going to really cherish these moments throughout. With this, inshallah, I would like to welcome Sayyid Adil to bless us with a few words of wisdom. Your speech is full of wisdom. Allow the salawat to welcome.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. Mukhtar, you are on time. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am here to just witness the program and to join you, the youth, boys and the girls, to get some light from your presence in Dar es Salaam. And that light I can establish in Dar es Salaam for a whole year. Alhamdulillah, I think this is the second year that we are here for this short course of Islamic third year. Yes, third year. Alhamdulillah, we have completed under the guidance of our great scholars, those who are from home. They work hard to convey the message of our religion, the message of Quran, and the message of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. Their presence itself is a message and it's a part of tabligh. Ek alim ka hona, it's a blessings of Allah Ta'ala, but here we are having ulama. The blessings normally brings responsibilities too. It's our duty to welcome them and learn some few words of wisdom from their experience and their tabligh. Inshallah, those things will become tool for us, a medium for us to change our life, inshallah. I would like to translate one of the hadith of our second Imam, Imam Hassan Mujtaba alayhi salatu wassalam. Related to our intellect and our day-to-day life. Imam has mentioned that we as a human being normally gives a lot of importance to our ma'kul. Ajibtu liman yatafakkaru fi ma'kulihi wa la yatafakkaru fi ma'kulihi. Normally we give the importance to what we eat, but we are not thinking about what we need to our aql, intellect and spiritual life. अगर हमसे कहा जाए अच्छा खाना, so we rush and we run towards those restaurants and towards that food with care of our body, we care of our food, and we care of our breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, I don't know. Yesterday today after 2 p.m. we are eating lunch. The lunch time is 12 p.m. but we were eating at 2 p.m. There was a discussion. If we have the food between breakfast and the lunch, we'll call as the brunch. What we call between dinner and lunch and the dinner. What word can be used for that? But no one has the answer. I don't know. You guys can give the answer. What we call to that kind of the food. What Imam has mentioned is we are giving a lot of importance to our ma'kul, what we need to our physical body, but we are not giving importance to our intellect, our spiritual life. لمن يتفكر لا يتفكر في معقوله. The things that we are getting from the scholars and the ulama, those things will change our life. Those things are really helpful to our spiritual life, but we are not giving a lot of importance to those things. Then Imam has mentioned, before eating something, those are related to our body, our physical body, we'll check. Normally today's those who are following the diet process, they will search how many calories are there, sugar is there or not. But they investigate, they check the ingredients, and they try to safeguard their physical body. But we come to the information, we come to the knowledge, but they are not giving a lot of importance. But our first and the foremost responsibility is to take care of our spirit and our intellect. What Imam has mentioned is gain your knowledge, get your information about your spiritual life, or about your religion, about your future life, according to some of the commentators, about the resurrection day or the day of the judgment. You should get the information from the right sources. Okay, so now, one information maybe sometimes deviate us from the right path. One wrong information maybe. कभी कभार बोलते ना, social media is the source of information, but what is going on in today's world, the social media has become now the source for the misinformation. किसी एक के बारे में एक misinformation होती है तो कभी पूरी community तबाही की तरफ चली जाती है. What is happening in the UK is it is not the source of the information, but the source of the misinformation. तो ये problems create कर सकते हैं, not only in our business life, not in our day-to-day life, but also in our spiritual and religious life. These kind of the programs that are organized by the Aftab and led by the scholars, it will be used as the support and the help to think about our spiritual life and get the main think about our intellectual life and get the source of the information from the right people on the right direction to change our life, inshallah. This is the best time to learn something, inshallah. When you go back, you shall convey the message of this pre-university camp, inshallah. Allah will help us to stay on the right path by getting the connection with the scholars, those who are working hard to convey the message, inshallah. This is my message for myself. I have to get the information from the right sources, inshallah. Through this camp, inshallah, we'll get the message from the scholars, inshallah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I sit here.
Thank you so much, sir, for the amazing advice. Inshallah, we can implement it in our day-to-day life. So we've just been joined with the presence of Dar es Salaam Jamaat Chairman, Alhaj Muhammad Reza Devji. Thank you so much. Chairman of Tabligh Board, Alhaj Kazim Dala. And also we're blessed to have the presence of the Chairman of the Education Board, Alhaj Muhammad Kazim Sharif. Once again, we were fortunate to have Alhaj Anwar Baidar Ramsi. As you mentioned, he was the past Chairman of Dar es Salaam Jamaat. Africa Federation, and World Federation, and currently is a trustee of Africa Federation. Karibu sana. Thank you so much. Would now like to call Muhammad Zain Abidin from Kampala on behalf of all the participants to speak there.
Respected scholars, my elders, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Zain. I'm from Kampala, and I want to start off with a question for the participants, only for the participants, and be honest. So it's a yes or no question. I'm going to. It's if you agree, you're going to raise your hand, and if you're not, you don't need to raise your hand. So the first question is, when most of you guys came here, did you have any friend that you came with? Please raise your hand. So from the boys' side, most of you guys had friends. And when you came here, were you expecting to make new friends? All of us, right? Yes. So when I came here, personally, I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anyone. It was really scary because I'm from Kampala. In terms of the youth, we're very little. We're like 50. Yeah, we're like 50 total, boys and girls. So the boys were like around 31. And yeah, I didn't know anyone, but now along I know almost everyone here. I can tell you almost everyone's names. Yeah. So the things I want to talk about is the amazing bonds we made here. You know, we connected every day. We slept in the same rooms. We always talked with each other. We had so much fun. And another thing was that the mentors were really like our friends. They weren't like all they weren't like you know, sometimes when you get that feeling, okay, this person is coming, let's stop talking, and we change the topic. There was nothing like that. In this, it was 100% authentic. Everything was really authentic. In terms of the classes, they were really fun. They were not boring. Okay, but let's be honest. The ratio of like it being like learning and fun was like 2 to 3. So we were learning like 2 out of the 5 times, and 3 we were having fun. So we were having more fun than we were actually learning, right? And the classes were very relevant. Like, for example, the modern world, proving God, and universal rulings. I don't think there was any piece of information that was unnecessary. Like, all the information that was being given to us was very relevant. And the activities in the evening, they taught us like washing, stitching, budgeting, and cooking, which we did today, and especially the public speaking one. So we had the public speaking one like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days, yesterday and the day before that. And yeah, it has changed my life. If like 3 days ago, if you told me to come up here on the stage and talk, well, I really couldn't do it. There was no chance I was gonna accept all of it. I refused. But yeah. And I want to thank everyone who was in the organizing team, like everyone who made this possible. Like, yeah, I think on behalf of the youth, we really thank you, because we really feel like, you know, the community cares for us when they actually organize things like this. Really, we really mean it. It really changes us. It really has an impact on us. And yeah, I think that's it. I really want to thank the team for organizing such things. We're also sad that it's coming to an end. We really wish we could stay here for like a few more days, but 10 days, it was really fun. Thank you. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much, Brother Zain. Really, we all enjoyed all the participants' company as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention, we also have the presence of Shabir Bhai Khalfan, the head of capacity building and the head of A1 chairman, Ali Farfan. Really, we're blessed today to have so many important guests. It's really something big for us. Thank you so much for all the presence here. We'd now like to call Sister Mariam Dala from Dar es Salaam Jamaat to speak on behalf of the sister participants.
Days ago, we were welcomed in the most warmly and heartfelt way by Fatima Bai into this beautiful camp. And now, as we look back, we all share one thing: growth. Somewhere between learning how to do our and Amira convincing us to let her do our and Umayyabiha confidently speaking up as a public speaker, we all grew up in ways we never expected. When we first arrived, we were surrounded by new faces, sharing a room with someone we had never met, wondering how awkward it might be. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that we wouldn't have chosen better roommates if we tried. This course, though only 10 days long, has taught us lessons that we can carry for the next 6 years and more. The sunrises that we patiently waited to see, still jealous of this sunrise, and the peaceful early morning prayers will forever be close to my heart. I never knew it was possible to call a hotel my home, but you all made that possible. From going around and chilling in our namaz chadars and to the delicious Indian food, this place will always hold a special place in our core memories. The treasure hunt might have brought up our competitive side. It was an incredible fun experience. From Sakina unintentionally trying to traumatize a small boy in the leg, to Sarah falling for the trap in the bush. It was all a learning experience. The best day, however, was at the beach. We all formed a bond in a unique way. The way that Zara Hassan would say was drowning us, the chicken pie Fazima and I had, and when we pulled Azraba and Ayman by inside, and when you almost drowned each other climbing on Khalil's back, and when you were trapped between the rocks and the waves and you almost died in there. We all took a big step towards sisterhood. And of course, the day of our little hike, the best moment for me was after the hike, when we all sat surrounded by nature, trying to concentrate the numbers Zahabai was trying to say. But we all formed a circle, not physically, but spiritually, as our hearts all aligned with each other. To the mentors, we might just be another pre-uni batch to you, but for us, you are our pre-uni sisters. You will always hold a super special place in our hearts. From sharing long, deep conversations with the Hiyabai, and of course, teaching you how to say the word Bajaldi, and having the funniest nights with Kanizbai, forming a strong bond with the Quran after Fatima Masumah's class, and Daralbai's amazing and eye-opening classes, Fatima Jaf's amazing patience while knocking on our doors as she woke us up for namaz in the morning, and her sarcasm, of course. Dina Brother's overflowing positive energy, Sumaya by building the strongest bond we had with Allah after the lecture that she gave us today, Azra by super fun, reflective, and artistic reflections, Ayman's calm and overflowing peacefulness, and of course our mother of the class, Fatima Bai, who woke up the first and went to bed the last. From the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank all of you for everything you've done and apologize to you for all the nights we didn't sleep at 11:30, the time when we secretly hid in our room and played the game, when we came in 2 minutes before breakfast ended, and of course, when you wouldn't wake up in the morning when you call and knock on our doors. We love you.
Thank you so much. I'm sure words don't do justice as to how much fun we've had during these last 10 days. Both mentors and participants, we've really had a nice time. And tomorrow night, when we go back to our own houses, we're really going to be sad. Probably some people will also shed tears. On behalf of the sister mentors, we're going to invite Sister Fatima Bakamali to speak on behalf of all the sister mentors.
Assalamu alaikum. To our mentees, it is unbelievable how 10 days have passed so quickly. It feels like just yesterday we were sitting here, strangers to one another, unsure of what lay ahead. And now, as we prepare to part ways, we are bound by the incredible moments we've shared together. What a roller coaster it's been, from the struggle to remember everyone's name, and sometimes still getting them wrong. He might remember your name, to the morning Fajr wake up knocks that became a routine, ensuring you are all up and ready for the day. With minds refreshed and spirits high, we eagerly awaited each of your special souls. Building a bond with each of you was one of our ultimate goals. Chasing you from namaz to classes to activities and then straight to bed may have been seemed like a chore, but it brought us immense joy. By the end of the day, we might have been exhausted, but it was worth every minute. Discussion circles, games, activities, and our deep heart-to-hearts. These were the sparks that brightened our days. How could we ever forget the lively room chats, the game of Mafia, and our favorite game, Spy? Or the magical sunrise on the rooftop, the random jokes at the table, and the course, and the masala chai. We had our wild moments too, like that daring train ride down the red slide. With sore bodies and nearly taking a fall, it wasn't our best idea, but they say no pain, no gain. The memory is now part of us all. Time flew by like waves in the ocean with a beautiful breeze, yet our bond grew stronger. And a connection was formed that we hope we will never see. Everything we did is a lesson, and by now we all know the greatest one, doing it all for Allah and growing together in faith. Our minds still refreshed, our hearts full of love, and your nickname still fresh in our tongue. We are now facing the bittersweet moments of saying goodbye, but the bonds we've created will endure even as we shed a few tears. We've shared so many moments, from the fun laughter in room 101 to 110, the late night gene stories that left some of us a little too scared to sleep. Who could forget the funny nicknames in the deep, meaningful conversation? We went through it all, and the best part was that we did it together. One of the most touching moments was when you surprised us by secretly purchasing books for us during our visit to the bookshop. We had a feeling something special was brewing, and watching you all try to keep it a secret was both endearing and heartwarming. When we saw those gifts and read your heartfelt notes, we were overwhelmed with emotion. It was clear how much thought and care you put into each gift, and it made us feel incredibly special and appreciated. Your gestures and messages reminded us of the strong bond we've built and the impact you've had in our lives. Thank you for making us feel so valued. The unity and sisterhood we've witnessed here have been truly heartwarming. You came in as strangers, but you are living as sisters, and that's something to cherish. To our dear mentees, when we first arrived, we weren't sure what to expect, but you young ladies have for sure surpassed anything we could have imagined. In these 10 beautiful days, you've taught us more than we could have ever taught you. We came here as your mentors, but now we leave as sisters, sisters who have shared laughter, tears, and countless memories. We have enjoyed every minute spent with you, and we hope you enjoyed it just a little bit too. As we part ways, remember that this isn't goodbye. We'll always be just a phone call away, a message away. Whether you need some advice, a listening ear, or just want to share something funny, we are here for you. As you step out of this camp and back into the world, take the lessons you've learned here with you. Be kind, be strong, and above all, be true to yourselves. Always remember that Allah is by your side. Life will have its ups and downs, just like the camp. But remember that you have the strength and support to get through anything. The love we've cultivated for the Shaheed is precious. We should always remind each other to keep it growing and follow their footsteps, for they are our inspiration and guide to our lives that can bring us closer to the Ahlul Bayt and ultimately Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's keep the bond we've created here alive. Support each other, lean on each other, and keep growing together. If you ever feel lost or uncertain, remember that you're not alone. You have sisters who are just as strong, capable, and amazing as you are. We are proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for making these days unforgettable. We'll miss you all dearly, but we are excited to see where life takes you next and how each of you beautiful flowers will bloom. Your mentors. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Indeed, Fatima has been very active throughout the course. The sister participants and all the mentors will definitely agree to this. A really, really big thank you. Now we would like to invite Brother Ali Khalfan to speak on behalf of all the mentors. Let's invite him to the loud salawat. Ali Khalfan, a loud salawat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Respected scholars, invitees, elders, brothers and sisters, all protocols observed. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'll request you to keep it really short. A lot has already been said. So I'll dive just straight into a few points that us mentors think would be important for the youth of today to understand when taking on the next journey of life. We did walk in as strangers, and we built a bond which is stronger than ever. This next chapter of life is a very crucial moment of your life where you have to understand the difference between halal and haram. And I really hope that this course has helped you differentiate a lot more better than when you had come in. One very, just to explain a very small concept before I can leave the stage, is a concept that was explained by Ayatollah Jawad Amuli that talks about the age. When we implement it here, when you move into your stages of life, don't think that age is something that can limit you to achieve something. If you're the age of 19, 20, 21, 22, sometimes people think that I am 22 years old or 21, I'm limited to this much. But Ayatollah Jawad Amuli said that the current age that you have on your identity card or your passport is basically the earth going around the sun once, which signifies 1 year. So since I'm born, the earth goes around the earth, dictates my age. But that that shouldn't be the case. That should just be for the structure of dunya. But what we should know is we can make our own age based on the amount of knowledge that we can gain to live a godly life. A quick example of this is when we look at Ayatollah Bahjat and we wonder how did he do what he can do or what he did. It's basically like, imagine you have an infant and he looks at us running and playing football, jumping obstacles. He's amazed, like, wow, this person, I can't even walk. That's exactly what's happening. Ayatollah Bahjat actually lived his age, right? Some people are born infants and they die like a 60-year-old infant. But Ayatollah Bahjat lived his age. And when we look at him, we're like, wow. That means the age is not the earth moving around the sun. The age is the effort that you put towards reaching Allah. So with that short talk, inshallah, I hope that you all can live your life towards Allah. Live your life towards Allah. Have a fruitful further education, and we are at your service. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much, Brother Ali Khalfan. You indeed were very active throughout the course. Always smiling. You guys will all agree to this. May Allah always keep you smiling throughout your life, inshallah. So now I would like to invite the President of Dar es Salaam Jamaat to give us some words of encouragement. He's really loved by the youth and he's always looking forward to do the best for the youth. Let's invite him to Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected scholars, my elders, not those of you, but my children, ladies and gents, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I feel jealous, very jealous lately. After hearing all the stories, Keratma, Amtiu, the Rajamab, Anokaido, and all those gene stories, I remember my young age, and it must be very much adventure. I just want to advise that now you are going to universities out of your country to the cruel world. It is not the same as the African countries here. You're going into a cruel world where there is a problem with religion, especially with your Muslim of Shia internationally. And I can see that you have much bonded with each other here, especially with your mentors. And I would request you keep contact with your mentors. So any questions, any challenges you have, you can also refer to your mentors. There are so many problems in this world, especially with the Al-Qaeda. So you will need those mentors, you will need those scholars to help you out for the next 3 to 4 years where you are in your universities. I don't prepare my speech, but I would like to thank, I can see so many names here, of staff, capacity building, education board, AYN, all under Africa Federation. As a Jamaat president, I would really appreciate, and I would thank Africa Federation for organizing such type of camps. And inshallah, in future, we can work together and do more camps like this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. For next time, I would want to invite the backbone of the Africa Federation and this whole camp. Mullah Sajjad also agreed to this. They really were so grateful to have this third camp going on in a row. And without this great man, we would not be able to be over here today. Really, we invite Al-Hajj Onali Khalfan to bless us with a few words of wisdom. Let's invite him. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
President Alim of Dar es Salaam Jamaat, Maulana Sayyid Ali Riza, President of Dar es Salaam Jamaat Al-Hajj Muhammad Raza Bhai Devji, past President of Dar es Salaam Jamaat, past Chairman of Africa Federation, and past President of the World Federation, Al-Hajj Anwar Ali Ramsi, Chairman of Africa Federation, Tabligh Board, Mullah Sajjad Walji, Chairman of Dar es Salaam Jamaat Tabligh Board, Dr. Kazim Dala, Head of this pre-university camp, Sheikh Ali Rajani and his dedicated team, Chairman of AFED Capacity Building, Brother Shabir Hussain Khalfan and his team, Chairman of AFED Education Board, Brother Muhammad Kazim Sharif and his team, Chairman of the Africa Federation Youth Network, Brother Ali Khalfan, participants of the pre-university camp, speakers and lecturers, invited guests, my elders, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
the pre-university camp is spread over 10 days with 21 girls and 28 boys from several Jamaats coming together to learn and share their experiences, which will play pivotal role in their university, college life, wherever they go. The aim of this camp is to provide the youth with knowledge that can form a strong foundation for their belief, as well as awareness about the challenges and doubts and how to counter them. This will not only build a strong Islamic identity, but also immunize the youth with impeccable sense of spirituality, which will play an important role in this crucial stage of their life as they step into a different and sometimes hostile environment. The camp consisted of classes, workshops, group discussions, as well as recreational and sports fun activities in an Islamic environment. Some of the life skills imparted, which included cooking, washing clothes, stitching, teamwork, as well as budgeting, how to manage the finance. I'm very pleased that 49 participants from various Jamaats in Africa have participated in this camp. And it is more pleasing to see the enthusiasm of the parents and guardians who have supported and encouraged their children to join the camp. I'm confident that these 49 youths would make a positive difference in their lifestyles and in their academics with better understanding of the core values of Islam and the mazhab of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Equipped with all these learning, etc., they will be more helpful to their parents, siblings, and the society at large. AFED Chairman Amin Bhai Nasser and I were here on Tuesday and spoke to the boys. We witnessed the great efforts of Sheikh Ali Raza Rajani, who was supported by two other sheikhs, Sheikh Kazim Bojani and Sheikh Rahil Khimji, and the mentors. We saw the boys working in groups. This really impressed us, seeing their enthusiasm and the team spirit. I wish to conclude by addressing the 49 youth and those who are listening to me who were not part of this camp. You are lucky. Your parents have supported and encouraged you to join the camp. In these 10 days, you had the opportunity to listen to various speakers and experts who provided you with the knowledge, the skills, and also highlighted various challenges that you may face in your lives and how to counter them in the best and appropriate manner. I want to request you all to support each other, build stronger bonds of friendship, and not lose the spirit and the purpose of this camp. Helping each other by exchanging ideas and learning from each other will increase in your knowledge also, will instill sense of belonging and enhancing unity and love for each other. When our hearts are pure and we mean good for each other, then Allah's blessings and help will always be with us. So let us strive in gaining Allah's pleasure. On behalf of Africa Federation Chairman and my colleagues, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Aftab Chairman Mullah Sajjad Waji and his superb team for their efforts and valuable time put in planning, preparations, and in making this course a resourceful and successful one. I also wish to thank most sincerely the Chairman of Capacity Building Group, Brother Shabir Hussain Khalfan, and his team members for their untiring efforts in imparting various skills to the participants. Similarly, I wish to thank the Chairman of Education Board, Brother Muhammad Kazim Sharif, and Sister Sajida Master for giving their valuable time explaining on career counseling and career path selection. I wish also to thank the Chairman of Afet Youth Network, Brother Ali Khalfan, for giving his valuable time and mentoring the youth and youth activities. At the end, let us remember Marhum Sayyid Hassan Naqvi, Marhum Murtaza Jivraj, and all the Marhumeen with Surah Fatiha.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
السلام عليكم ورحمة
Thank you so much, Hassan Sana. I'm sure, inshallah, with your support, we'll be able to carry on with this beautiful camp in the years to come. With your permission, tomorrow we can have the first meeting for Pre-Uni 4 camp. Asante Sana. Thank you so much. Now, we would like to invite our one and only, the most loved one over here. I want to see who it is, okay? He's young and old at the same time. He can change, really, he can change between young and old. Look at last night in the mosque when he's speaking. You're like, is this the same person who was under the mattress last night when we were sitting on top of him? You know what I'm talking about? An amazing personality whom we all really look up to. A personal mentor and an amazing character. Let us all welcome Sheikh Ali Rajani to enlighten us.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. पिछली दफा मैंने इसलिए हम उर्दू में नहीं कर सकते, इंग्लिश में करेंगे। ये लोग शक करते रहेंगे। जरूर पढ़िए। Sasa tunajaribu kuongea Kiswahili. Tunahitaji kuongea Kiswahili hapa, lakini hii pia siwezi. Utapata shida kubwa sana. I'd like to first welcome all our guests. We have amazing dear guests over here. So we welcome all of them with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My address is to the participants, but our guests will hear a lot about the course in my address, inshallah. I hope you remember, it was about 9 days ago, 10 days ago. We sat right over here, and I told you that we're going to meet again in the same place in 10 days. I even asked you to sit in the same place, the exact same seat, if you remember. And I told you, some of you remember, thank you. I told you that we're going to look back at what we've accomplished in these 10 days. So I want you to close your eyes metaphorically. You don't have to close your eyes physically, and think about the last 10 days. I'm going to run you through the last 10 days, a summary of all that we've completed. To be honest, looking back, and every time I do this for the pre-uni course, it's the third time, I'm utterly impressed on how much you've accomplished in these 10 days. It's unimaginable. I'm going to run you through it. You'll be like, no, we didn't do that. But you did this. And today is the day you can sit back and pat yourself on the shoulder and say, Alhamdulillah, Allah gave us the chance. Yeah. The brothers are gonna, you didn't do the closing eyes part physically, you did the patting on the back physically. But today is that day. If you guys want to pat yourself the whole time, you're welcome to. You get a call out if you continue doing it. Today is that day. Honestly, I want you guys, just for a few minutes, to listen to what you've accomplished. Unbelievable. And our guests, I promise they won't accept it. They won't believe that you've accomplished all of this. Right now, our dear guests, you're seeing brothers that are excited, they're happy. This is the outer face. Inside, they're all very sad. I know them, each one of them. I'll call them up and show you. Each one of them are very sad. In fact, due to their sadness, they're reacting like this. Should I call you up? I call you Hilal. Hilal, right or wrong? Hilal, right or wrong? Hilal, answer. Letting me down, Hilal, like this. Hilal, right or wrong? So this is the excitement we see on the surface level. But within us, and I want you to listen carefully, like you guys have been doing in the classes and the discussions, I promise I've been impressed by the way you guys are listening. I told you today as well, in the final class that we had, I couldn't imagine it going so well. So I want you guys to listen up just for a few minutes and see what we've accomplished. Obviously, we have a feeling of sadness inside us, and trust me, I have it as much or more than you guys do. It's going to be really tough for us. Every time, ask any of your mentors, all of us right now inside our hearts, we're really, really thinking, what's going to happen tomorrow morning? Are they really going to leave us? Are they really going to go? We hope that something happens and there's some decision to extend and you guys stay on. But let's be happy and look at what we've accomplished. So I'm going to run you through what we've accomplished. Number one, this may be seen as something that's small, but for me, this is really big. We've accomplished a lot of fun that was halal. Let me run you through a few examples. We got to hear the sisters. Unfortunately, we didn't get to hear the brothers, nor did we hear from our participant or the mentor. Saqifa, to start with. We'll have, I'll just tell our guests, we will have daily meetings to pick the Khalifa of the time. Inshallah, you can ask the brothers, they'll give you an explanation. Halal fun. We sit together, we enjoy, we have fun until 11:30. 11:30 on the dot, I'll tell you what happens. I'm not going to say it just now, though. Adhan recitations and dua from everyone. Can you believe that we had adhan? We had adhan and dua recitations from pretty much every single participant. And some were even called heavenly recitations. We have a title for heavenly recitations. We had amazing Urdu and Kiswahili lectures that would last about 20 seconds. We had Saf Matam in the lift, apparently, in the conference hall. And you guys just wanted to do Saf wherever you got a chance. We got guys showing themselves at every opportunity, and the girls laughing at that. We got calls, I'll just mention this one quickly, I don't know if you guys recall this. Calling people about solar panels, something like that. Calling people, you guys remember? Knocking on doors. I'll stop over there, knocking on doors. Mombasa. Ali Assad owning you guys in FIFA. Owning. All of you guys. Mentors beating you guys in football 3-0 with star appearance by who? Who did the star appearance? No, not Habib. Not Habib. We had star appearance by our special mentor who has the whole Marshia recited after him, mashallah. Going down in slides more than imaginable. We fit 10, 12 people on, don't even ask how many floats. And then some of them decided to go up the slide. I need to fall down the slide again. Guests, we have a very interesting experience I want to share with you. It might be funny for the boys, but it's got a message for me. Just 2 nights ago, one mentor, and his bed had broken. And what happened is, the brothers, the mentor, he put the mattress on the floor. And so, he slid down on the floor, a very humble mentor. This one is very humble. And he wanted to sleep on the floor the night. The participants cared so much about this mentor that they beat the life out of him to go and sleep on the bed. Literally. The videos evidence exists. So 45 minutes of a proper wrestling game to make sure this mentor doesn't sleep on the floor. Now that's funny, but that shows a lot of respect for me. I see a lot of respect in that. And I deeply, the mentor really deeply appreciated the match that was fought. Although sadly it was won by tickling, so we'll write that part in history, we'll miss that part in history. But, yeah, we'll leave that for another time. Kabaddi, kabaddi. Shamsul Ma'arif. And scaring Kayam in a way that I don't even know till today is he got his toughness back.
I'm okay right now.
That's just a few. We don't have time to go. But what does this section represent for me? I want you guys to take something from this. That we can have a lot of fun, loads of fun, more fun than anyone else can, but it can be halal. We can do nothing, we can have fun in a way that you do nothing that's incorrect, nothing that's wrong, and you have fun. That's something to take forward. Have loads of fun. Your mentors were more fun than you guys. Have loads of fun, but do it in a halal way. That's one lesson we take from this. Lesson number 2 that we take from the pre-uni course, and it's a summary of the course. My dear guests, can you believe that these same brothers, although the sisters out there maybe you'd believe, went through 21 hours of class and workshops? Imagine the struggles their teachers had to pull them through these 21 hours. But they went through these on discussions on challenges you face at university, beliefs, time management, rulings, human being and spirituality, the modern world, teamwork, connecting with the Quran and Ahlul Bayt, dealing with doubts, and finally something to sum all of that together. What does that teach us? You can have loads of fun, you can have the most fun that's possible, but also focus on your Islamic learning. That's what we need to put time aside for. A short amount of time. 3 hours a day, or 2 hours a day. If we put time aside, I'm just joking, university you won't get that sort of time. If you put a few hours a week even, there's one hadith that says that on Friday, once a week, if you're able to put time aside for Islamic learning, it's something possible. There's classes, there's books, there's so much material. This is lesson number 2 that we take from this course. Lesson number 3, I really can't believe this. I was waiting for the last day that something goes wrong and I'm not able to say this, but I can say this with confidence. Very surprising for me, and I hope it's the same in the sisters. My dear guests, do you believe that these same boys that are, mashallah, so energetic, managed to pray 50 namaz jamaat on time without missing one? Wait a sec, guys. Do you understand that? 50. You guys did it. Have you guys ever done something in your life like this? Although that's a fair question too, for something. Have you guys ever achieved anything? Have you guys ever wrong? Have you guys ever achieved anything wrong? Nothing. 15 namaz jamaat on time. Forget praying on time. In jamaat. That also, some people said, unfortunately, the imam that we had, I tried to remind him, but he was praying a bit slow. So I tried to remind him a few times, but he wasn't getting the message. Okay. I think one day we were, where were we? And he prayed really fast at Pande. MashaAllah, he pandat over there. He sped up the namaz over there. He pandishat the speed over there. But 50 namaz jamaat, can you guys imagine? And I'm sure the sisters had the same. 50 namaz jamaat. You know, we say praying on time is so hard, I can't pray on time. You guys did it. Sleeping late, waking up early. I wouldn't believe my sight when I saw at 5:45, everyone's there in namaz. It was just amazing to see. Point number 3, wherever you go, stick to namaz. Try and pray on time, it's possible. And if you can pray in jamaat, like you did, amazing. That's the number 4. In these 10 days, apart from all that we've mentioned, you think that's enough? No, it's not enough. We're still going on. You went through, we did a Shahadat Majlis last night at the mosque. We did a Wismo Majlis that, if you guys understand, was actually Ognismo. It's a new record that we set. We recited Wismo Majlis on the 19th of the Shahada Akbar. It's called Ognis. Ognismo. 2nd. 3, we had a Shahadat Day Majlis today. 4, we had Jum'ah prayers that the sisters recited in the mosque we recited over here. 4 religious events that you attended with a proper program, with Matam, with Marthia, with Quran recitation that you led. What's the message? When you travel, wherever you are, stick close to the Imam. Stick close to the religious programs. Lesson number 4 from pre-uni. Lesson number 5, I'm coming towards the end. We've only got 7. 5 and then 6, 7, and I'm done. Lesson number 5, the skills you learned. Can you imagine? Look at this. Pay attention. You guys did this. Can you imagine? Just be proud of yourselves with praise to Allah. Of course, pride in myself without praise, with pride in myself solely is wrong. But pride in myself that Allah gave me the chance to go through career counseling, public speaking, personality, stitching classes, washing, budgeting, cooking, teamwork, all in 10 days, 9 days. Is that even possible to learn so much and get a chance? These were workshops. They weren't even places where you were taught, okay, this is what you have to do. You made these projects. And I'll tell my dear guests that the activity from the teamwork class was so brilliant that we're going to share it with you, inshallah. We wanted to play it, but we don't have the time for that. The dear brothers and sisters made amazing presentations on how we can reform the pre-uni camp. We allowed them to take the driver's wheel and define what next year's camp looks like. And amazing work. Presentations, videos, hours have gone into that project. All of your dedication practicing the skill of teamwork. Amazing. Can you imagine? Number 5. Number 6, you had mentors that often I long to get time with these people. And you guys had them at your service, open specifically. He's asking for no shout out, so I won't shout out. Our beloved. Do the sisters have something like this for their mentors? They can recite as well. Unmatched mentors. I'm honestly, this is from my heart. Everything I've said, I've tried to make it from my heart. Generally, I like to speak from my heart. Mentors that I long to spend time with. Mentors that I look for the chance to spend time with. You guys got these mentors at your disposal the whole time. And I can proudly say from my discussions with the mentors that you took advantage of them. You spent time with them, you learned from them, you took their experiences, and honestly, I appreciate the effort that you did. If you remember, what did I say on the first day? What did I say? Who remembers about mentors what I said? Yes?
Squeeze the life out of them. So like take the most of it.
Well, they tried to do that. They tried to do that to that mentor who didn't agree to sleep, but I think that wasn't the right thing. Abbas, do you want to try?
You said that.
Do any of the sisters want to try? Sisters, do you remember what I said on the first day about the mentors? Hadi, go on.
We can annoy them as much as we want.
Yes. The key was to try and trouble them, annoy them as much as possible. And I promise you, I've got a confirmation from all the mentors, especially the ones at the back of the hall just now, that you've troubled them. You've made use of them. Amazing conversations I've had with participants. Even the sisters, I got a chance to have some discussions with some of the sisters. Amazing questions, amazing conversations. And really you showed that you can look up to an older personality that will give you insights on life. As a friend. Good addition, Aliba. What is that teaching us? What's lesson number 6? Sorry? What's lesson number 6? That these mentors, as every single one has said, are there for you. Reach out to them. My challenge for you to trouble them doesn't end over here. You can continue troubling them. And you can continue reaching out to them. Honestly, I'm saying it from my heart again. I would love if you guys reached out to me or any of the other mentors, and if we can be of any service. Sometimes even I had a previous pre-uni participant that said something like, oh, can you send me a letter that I participated? Whatever it is, we're there for you. And we want to be there for you in the most dedicated manner possible. And I promise from all the mentors that we'll try our best to do that. The last lesson, lesson number 7, is the amazing bonds with me. Like unimaginable bonds with me. Like if you look at, the sisters can say this about their participants, even the few instances in classes, maybe I can remember some with the sisters, but with the brothers, Each and every one of us has bonded. You've got time with each and every single person over here to sit with them, talk with them, get close to them. We now have friends in Mombasa, in Kampala, in Arusha, in Dar es Salaam, in Nairobi. Even if you guys go to Kibaha, we have 4 amazing brothers. Amazing brothers. Four amazing brothers that I want to say as the last line, and I'll conclude after that, that from the bottom of my heart, I can say on behalf of all of the mentors, we really, really enjoyed your company. We really, really enjoyed the memories we had together. We really enjoyed the bonds that we've created. And we want these bonds to grow and grow, but never diminish, inshallah. So I'll summarize my 7 points. Have lots of fun, make sure it's halal. Study Islam properly, even if it's a small amount. Pay attention to your prayers, pray on time, try praying in Jama'at. Be attached to the mosque, the Imam Baraka. Seek your identity over there. Serve and volunteer in the best way possible. Reach out to the right people when you need. And finally, amazing people are amazing to be around. I pray that we get a chance to take forward everything we've got. We don't lose it. And we keep it going, inshallah. Thank you so much. I would thank, but the next speech is a thank speech, and I've gone over my time a little bit. But if I got a chance to thank, I'd thank each and every one of you by name for everything that you've done. Thank you so much. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Thank you so much, Sheikh, for the lovely, enthusiastic words. Words will not be able to describe how much we appreciated all your hard work. Let's all recite aloud salawat for Sheikh once more. Last but not least, we would like to invite another very, very amazing personality who out of his very busy schedule joined us yesterday just to come and be with us and see you guys off tomorrow. A man of great vision and a big heart for the youth and the community at large. His leadership style is great and unique that he can manage to bring different people together, from logistics to mentors to scholars, and follow up always with the progress of how things are moving. He's really put all these different aspects to bring this camp together, and that's why we're here and we're really indebted to him. Let's all welcome Al-Hajj Mullah Sajjad Walji with Alawat Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين، خاتم النبيين، مولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله سبحانه تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم وقوله الحق: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى. آمنا بالله. صدق الله العلي العظيم. My brothers and sisters, my elders, scholars, dignitaries, protocols observed. I don't want to go mentioning all the names that have been mentioned, with all the respect. And we welcome all of you here, all the invited guests, all the dignitaries, and especially you participants, with Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's an honor, honestly. It's a great joy that we've come to a conclusion of a wonderful camp. And this is not the first time. It's our third camp. Really, when I sit down looking back, when we just initiated this course, I didn't believe that this would remain a flagship of Akhtar. Truly, it has changed so many of our lives, including myself. That coming, as Brother Sheikh Rahil mentioned, from all that busy schedule, it's just that we love to switch off to come here. That's how close this camp is to us. Because of what I'm seeing when you guys leave, and especially I have witnessed, because I've been there in the past 2 closing ceremonies. This is the 3rd one. This one I've witnessed, and I'm sure I'm going to witness again, inshallah, were tears in your eyes when you were leaving. That told us everything. That you really appreciated every moment of your stay in this camp. 10 days flew like a moment. Today, when I was going around, not one, not two, not three, several of you came forward, including my sisters or my children. Sajjad uncle, can you do something to extend this course? Even if it is for 2 more days. We don't want to go home. Imagine participants from Dar es Salaam here. I said, your home is here. I said, no, we want to stay 2 more days. Please try. I said, sorry. Inshallah, next year. But it's not for you. It will be for your siblings or for your friends. You had enough? And Alhamdulillah, we pray that you go and give the message to those who don't know what this camp is all about. You are our ambassadors. You are going to give this message from what you learned here, literally, physically, individually, like Sheikh Adil Rajani explained every aspect of this camp. It was not only fun. This was a special camp that is unique in all its ways. The fact that we succeeded in this camp and we continue to succeed, making it the 3rd one here, trust me, I would give less credit to the scholars and the mentors. I would give more credit to you participants. Because you showed the enthusiasm, you showed the zeal, you showed that attachment, you showed that love and interest. We said next year we'll do it better. Thanks to you. You deserve all the thanks and all the appreciation from the bottom of our hearts. The uniqueness of this camp, as you see, it is not a Hausa camp, nor is it a course, nor is it something called for networking or bonding, nor is it a school, nor is it a get-together. It is unique in so many different ways. The holiday is there, the fun is there, the games are there, the sports are there, the learning is there, the experiences are there, the bonding is there. Everything that you can think of in these 10 days, Sheikh Ali Rajani explained, is present in this camp. What more would you want from a camp like this? It is very difficult to squeeze all this. And to put everything into perspective, all other boards come into this camp and give a part of what their experience is, like public speaking, identity crisis, personality, all together in this one camp of 9 days and 10 nights. So we thank Allah that we were fortunate to get all this. One point I would like to make, this would be my final point. We've heard everything from everybody. Just one point. Your kids, you're younger to my children are older to you. Be grateful to your parents. Go home. Thank them. Thank them.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Parents, give their blood to see you grow. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. Respecting them, showing love to them, just a kind glance is the key to your success in both these worlds, here and in the after. If we had told them to pay more, I can assure you that they've paid. This is peanuts that they've paid here for you to reach here. They're probably going to sell their properties to make you study through university. They're probably going to sell their own cells, their blood and their sweat. There's nothing like balance on this earth. Nothing. The problem is we're very sensitive. We see the bad or the flaws in our parents. We don't see the good. I, as a parent, I may have made so many mistakes, okay? But don't see the flaws in me. Don't see the shortcomings in me. See the good in me so that you will have children tomorrow. You're going to raise your children, raise them according to the good that you saw in us. Well, thank you, parents. Because tomorrow, like we recited this ayah, you're responsible in your grave alone. At least here in this camp, in the class, there is a discussion between the teacher and the student. In the grave, there is no discussion. There is one-way traffic. You're going to be asked, interrogated. You have to answer, and you have to take the burden yourself. You are responsible. Every decision, every act, every injustice, even the tiniest of speck against your parent, you'll be answered. You want to get the best grades in the university? Make your parents happy. You want the best job in your life? Make the parents happy. You want success in the society? Make your parents happy. You want success in the hereafter? Make your parents happy. You want even the angels in your grave to be of yours, to be on your side? Take the parents in your side. Don't underestimate the power of parents. Ignore, let go the flaws, and take the good from them. I think this is my final message to all of you with a loud salawat. Finally, is a responsibility, and I love this responsibility, is to express our vote of thanks. Especially, I start with Honorary Uncle here, the Afed OBs. They have been amazing. They have been supportive of this camp. In fact, if they've not heard us giving them the dates, they come pushing us. Mullah, when is the date? We're anxious. So, a lot of support everywhere. They keep supporting us and they tell us, please make this an annual event. And Alhamdulillah, the route is there. We are all dependent on them. Thank you so much, all the OBs and the Secretariat of AFED. Number two, I would like to thank the AFTAB team, the core team that has made this a success, especially we have brother Hasnain, Muhammad Hasnain here and his wife. They've traveled all the way from Mombasa for this camp. I thank from the bottom of my heart, with whatever you have, put in your efforts, made, this camp a success. Thank you so much, Muhammad Hasnain. And thank also your wife on behalf of AFTAB. I would like to also thank Brother Shabir here, CBG, Brother Kazim here, from the Education Board, and Sajid Amai, who assisted you. AYN Ali Khalfan, he is your star there. But he's been here, you can't even know that he's the head, he's the chair of of AYN, Africa Youth Network. So that's a big post he's holding, but he doesn't even look like one chairman. The way he has lived with you, the way he has stayed with you so humbly. And I thank you very much, Ali. You have, sacrificed your 10 days here. May Allah, inshallah, give you jaza for all your time. I would fail in my duty if I don't thank the scholars and the mentors. These are the backbone of this camp. And every year, I remember the first year, the Sheikh Ali Rajani here, able personality. I remember first year, Sheikh Ali Rajani, it was difficult for him to get scholars and mentors. Last year, he tried. This year, he told me, Mullah, itla bada thi gaya chhe, mane ocha karwana chhe. Am I right, Sheikhuna? Because they come forward themselves. They see the advantage of this camp and they see what good they can share with us. And Alhamdulillah, there are so many mentors who are willingly teaching us, willingly teaching you, willingly sharing their experiences with you. So thank you so much, the scholars. Logistics, without them, you would not be here. Everything, the fun activities, the food, the hotel accommodation, the transportation, going to mosque, going here, everything logistics. I must thank Brother Afzal, who is not here. He's away and his mother is not well, critically ill. Pray for her, inshallah. May Allah give her, quick recovery from the ailment, inshallah. But last year he was with us, the year before he was with us. But he's still coordinating from afar. Him, Shabir here, and his brother Abbas have been amazing in the logistics. Thank you so much, all of you. The venue, Seascape, the best. They have been as accommodative as we wanted. Everything, conference facilities, the menu, the food, the room allocation. You don't mess up here and there. Ragesh says nothing. Ragesh has been there with us day in, day out. I can't have words to thank him more. He has been an amazing personality. And 3 consecutive years, we've chosen Seascape to hold this event. So thank you again for Seascape. G1 Security, Alhamdulillah, they've been with us. They provide, free security throughout the day and night for the girls and the boys. So at least we have everybody around here safe and sound. So the parents are comfortable. At least they know Apra Bacha Salamati. Brother Samir of Beachcomber, for the programs we had at the beach, for the bonfire we had. Thank you so much, Brother Samir. Then we had Miqdad for arranging this excursion to the Pandey Game Reserve. Amazing. You had the hitchhike, you had the hikes up the hill. It was a fantastic event. We all followed, although I was not there. But thank Miqdad for all of that. And then we had this amazing medical team who were there readily available under the able leadership of Dr. Shahnabaz Jafar and Dr. Manji. We thank both of you. With your team, thank you so much for availing yourselves, for availing your team. And finally, I would like to thank the Dar Islam Jamaat here for all the assistance that they provided, especially the advertisement and marketing that they did for us. Thank you so much, Brother Muhammad Zabai here. We really appreciate all your efforts, and especially Brother Hasnain Sherali, who's been behind the scenes helping us getting this camp through to various individuals, various homes in Dar es Salaam. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, Asante Sana. And finally, last but not least, biggest thank you goes to you participants. If you were not there, me and Sheikh Ali Rajani would be playing probably Ludo. We'd be going, So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for participating. And I wish you all the best. Please stay in touch. We are there as a team. I have not been communicating very closely with you, but the team is there. Whenever you want to reach out to them. You can reach out to us individually. There is no problem. And inshallah, I hope that you will be our ambassadors to tell your brothers and sisters tomorrow, your friends, to come in larger numbers. We can accommodate. There is no problem. We had around 50 this time. We can have even up to 100. That's perfectly fine. We will have enough scholars, enough teachers, enough mentors, enough rooms for all of you. So go and spread the word, inshallah, for the next event. Yes, brother.
Special thanks to Shabir Uncle for the ice cream that used to come every day.
Brother Ragesh, you are here. We just mentioned you. Thank you so much. All of the participants here are very, very happy with Asaka Sana. He's a simple, humble guy. But what he has done for us and he's been doing for us, honestly, I'm telling you, he looks after us more than he would look after his own family. With those words, wassalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much, Mullah. Really, we're very fortunate to have him leading this team. Very sincere, inshallah. We all go back and appreciate our parents, and really, we go out and make our parents proud. Asante sana. Now, I know we're all hungry, and it's the most important part of the event today. But it'll be really nice to appreciate a few of the important people who have been really effective throughout the course. So we'd like to call he's definitely one of them is going to come. This guy is going to come, then you can all decide nicely. Let's start with the sisters first, please. We'd like to call Sister Sajida Master to come and appreciate the sister mentors and speakers. We'll go through this section a bit fast so we can make our way up for dinner. So, okay. So first we'd like to call Sister Zahra Bojani. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Definitely. Sister Zahra has done so many classes, she's taught a lot, and thank you so much for your hard work. Thanks, Zahra. Next, we'd like to call Sister Azra Rahim. Let's invite each one of them with a salawat. Then thirdly, we're going to call Sister Kaniza Fatima. The brothers can also recite the salawat at the end of the day. Next, we'd like to call Sister Zainab Raza. And next, we would like to invite Sister Mariam Khalfan. And now for the next few mentors and speakers, we'd like to request Sister Mariam Khalfan to present the token of appreciation to the rest. So please, if you can, first and foremost, Sister Sajida Master. Allahumma salli ala. Next, we'd like to call Sister Tahiyya Mazahir. The sisters can make it a bit faster. We're all hungry. Then next, we'd like to call Sister Fatima Masuma. Next, we'd like to invite to call Sister Fatima Jafar. And last but not least, Sister Sumaya Ismail. And also, Sister Fatima, when she was writing the list, she didn't write her own name, but she's been a very integral part of the course. Please just recite the last salawat for her as well. have two sisters, Sister Antika and Sister Ayman missing. Inshallah, the tokens will be given to them later. Now, on the brother side, brothers, let's be together. We would now like to call Sayyid Adil to come and appreciate the brother mentors and speakers. Sheikh Kazim Bojani. And next, please, Brother Ali Asad Ismail. And next will be Sheikh Rahil. Would like to call Hajj Only Farfan to give the next appreciation to the mentors and speakers. Sheikh Ali Rajani. And now the one you've been waiting for, Brother Habib Mazani. Sheikh Nadir Biji. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And next up is going to be Brother Ali Raza Akbar. Yeah, so next please let's have Anwar to come and give us. Next is Ali Farfan. And next please Shabir Farfan. He gave us really nice sessions from the CPG on public speaking and personalities. Next, we'd like to call on Hajj Kazimdana to give a couple of gifts to two important people. First and foremost is Brother Shabir Karmani, who has been really an important part of the logistics team as well, especially after Bhai left. The gap was not felt at all. Asante sana. And Brother Abbas Karmali as well. Asante, it was really a strong team, mashallah. Asante sana.
You can't pick from your wife.
Last, let's call please Mullah Siraj to come and give the last couple of gifts. First and foremost, Mr. Rajesh has been really, Mr. Rajesh over here. He was here, he left.
Can you call him?
Rajesh is coming. Next is brother Muhammad Hassanain. He really helped us a lot. And lastly, Beach Combo was really an amazing place. We request the representative to come and pick the gift from Beach Combo. Mullah, please. Thank you so much. The food, really, we had nice food over there. Thank you, Sana. Let's recite the salawat for him. There are a few other people who are missing whose gifts will be given to them later. The G1 security team, Sister Nazin Maladina, Dr. Shana Abbas, Brother Abdul Fira, who inshallah will pray for his mom, and Muhammad Abbas Karim, and Miqdad Ramtullah. Inshallah, with this, we can all. We're going to call Sheikh Ali Rajani for the last final words. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
I can see a guest has come. Please, if you can come forward. 1 minute. Just want everybody, I want to introduce this person. He has been an integral part of our marketing. Amazing character. I know the group that we formed, I was hoping that he will come. Alhamdulillah. I thank you so much, Komel. He flew in from Arusha just for this closing sermon. And Azrabai, I think you must have convinced him. Thank you so much. Oh, maybe you kept it a secret. You didn't know. Komel. Come forward, please.
I'm not going to speak much. We have our competition. We had our competition with, mashallah, big prize as well. So I'm just going to announce the winners. The competition was tight, and also this isn't representative of the effort that you did, because the effort, Shabir Bhai was angry at me. He told me you've allowed them to do such an amazing project and only give them 5 minutes. You've done injustice to them. And he was ready to. I was starting to get worried. Yes. So I mentioned that we had a class on teamwork, and we asked the brothers and sisters to redesign what the team structure of pre-university 4 should look like. So which departments should it have? What roles will each person take up? Why are they suited for roles? So it was an activity based on the class of teamwork. So I'll announce the winners. The prize will be given to you, inshallah. I promise. But we'll announce the winners over here. And we won't call anyone to the front, but we'll, inshallah, pass the prizes to you. The sisters have their prize. The brothers have their own prize. Don't doubt. The brothers, I'll first announce, we had 4 groups that competed. And group number 4 have won. Can we have a loud salawat for them? And in the sisters, we also had a tight competition. In fact, this one I had to go into the decimals to find the answer. And we can say that
Team 3 have won. Please recite a loud salawat for them as well.
Okay, now we'll be inshallah heading out soon for dinner. Let's all end definitely with reciting Dua Farajah together. Let's go stand up please and all together.
وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا
Okay, kindly please take a seat. So, a quick instruction, I've not been given an opportunity to speak. And how many minutes do you want me to speak? 2? Good, done. So what we're going to do is 2 things, but before we do that, the brothers will go for dinner to the normal, where the restaurant